Welcome to Storybound for some quick thoughts on One Piece Syrup Town. This will be mostly spoiler free, except for some names of characters who appear in the arc, and some light thoughts about that character's personality. So, if you consider that a spoiler, here is your warning. This arc opens with a side quest that is hilariously irrelevant to the plot. It's just there for this weird meta narrative on the comic for fun, and I found it pretty hilarious. We also finally get an explanation of the geography of the planet, its two oceans, and how the Grand Line bisects the oceans, which was nice to finally get some context. Luffy continues to be a gem with nothing but his mission on his mind and his boundless acceptance of anyone he meets and deems to be a good person. This series effortlessly continues to be equally heartfelt and goofy, and I'm really digging the character interactions. I'm also really beginning to feel their closeness to each other and how tolerant they are of each other. They've been spending time together in close quarters, and I'm starting to see how this manga is not just building a pirate crew, but a family of sorts. I'm not sure how big this pirate crew gets, but I feel we're going to be spending a lot more time fleshing this group out and getting additional people to join into the crew. As we get into the meat of this arc, we follow a liar's love of his town, the love of his father's legacy, and his emotional ties to an heiress. Usopp's story is solid. I really enjoyed him and instantly clicked with the character, his abilities, how he's perceived in the town, and how much time we spend with this character as a foundation all felt really earned, and I definitely appreciate the introductions of these characters, how they're happening, and yeah, just how much time is spent developing them. Surprisingly, Luffy was able to provide some closure to Usopp on some of his lingering questions as well. We also got some inserts here, the kind of concept art that we continually see in these mangas of Zolo, I guess, was originally part of the Buggy crew during development. I love these little insights into characters, their designs, etc. I'm really curious to dig into like interviews of the author and see how he talks about this world. I'll have to hold off for now due to spoilers, but he seems like a gem. I'd really like to hear his thought process around fleshing out this world. It was also brought to my attention that those kind of shaded pages I was mentioning in my previous video were actually the ones that would have been in color when this was originally released, like in Shonen Jump. I'm also curious if the author has been kind of experimental in his life, from a picture of him blowing out the skull and crossbones and smoke, and going on a rant about drawing on a dog to make it look like a panda. But anyways, yeah, back to the book. The way Luffy deals with conflict head on is wild. I thought Naruto and Goku were kind of headstrong, but I find Luffy kind of takes it to an entirely different level. Zoro continues to impress, and I feel like we're going to get a lot unpacked about this character, as he already seems to have a very established backstory that we've only kind of gotten hints at so far. Nami stands out a lot in this novel, and it was nice to see her in combat, make quick decisions, and seems to be acting kind of as a tactician to some extent. I also think she enjoys being a pirate a little bit more than she likes to let on. She stands out a lot in this novel. There's a particular scene with Michael Jackson looking pirate hypnotist and Luffy that is absolutely hilarious. I won't dig into it just due to spoilers, but yeah, that and the climax being littered with cat puns was incredibly welcome. This arc has been my favorite so far. Really starting to love the series as a whole. I thought the Buggy Pirates were really cool. However, I think this one may have taken a step up. The stakes in this one also felt super tropey, but done in a super fun and really creative way, which seems to be something that continuously happens in this book. This arc probably had my favorite battle so far as well. I'm thinking we're going to see way more kind of homage paid to classic art styles, types, and tropes, kind of being reimagined in the style of One Piece. And I honestly can't wait to dive into more because the way he's handled them so far, the awesome posing, dynamic action. Like, it's all really great and very consistent throughout it. And you can tell kind of as he's kind of gone through 40 plus chapters so far, he's starting to really nail down these characters. This has been a quick look into my thoughts of One Piece Syrup Town. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe. I may do a stream with a friend of mine who is pretty well versed in this series over the next few days. Either going to pre-record that, or we'll just do it live and post it as well. But thanks again for watching, and as always, have a good one.